Alright, mic test. Testing mics when it's loud. Okay, sounds good. Welcome to those watching now or later to Racing Rivals Season 5, Round 1 of their Endurance and Sprint Championship. So straight into another season. So this is in the Genesis Group 4, but it's allowing full mods, which basically just means adding a turbo to it, I think. So it's going to 542 brake, 1350 kilos. Full setup is allowed. Because this is a sprint, it's 15 minutes and there's no tyre wear or fuel consumption. So it's like a pretty full lobby. Usual protagonists. BMW racer, I haven't seen him for a while, or Pilgrim. Could have done this one actually in Group 4 cars, never mind. So, looks like Miss setting the pace at the moment. So getting a penalty. So, he's on a lap, Falcon's on a lap. See what this is like. So heading into turn, well actually 2 and 3 as it's called. Yeah, braking on that line. Avoid the sausage curb on the way in. Oh, he's gone too deep. Avoid the sausage curb on the way, it's cancelled the lap. Try Summer, see if he's going to do a lap. What's Scary's on one? No, it's a bit further in the lap. This'll do. Last corner, really important. Yep. Run right out onto this exit curb, which she's doing. It lets you get away with that. Straight line to the line. So hang out wide, brake here. Avoid that sausage curb, yep, swing it round, double apex. Straight line. You could have taken more exit curve. This is a lazy corner. Avoid the sausage curb, yep. Power down. It'll be a lift, probably a dab of the brakes in this corner. Yes, it is. Flat in. So brake on this dark brown, dark scuff, and it is wait for the exit. But then early power because it's cambered. This should be a dab of the brakes and a flick left. Yep. Always a balls out corner. That how fast dare you take it. Into the corkscrew, braking on that line, yeah, tight first entry, you could have ran more curb there, swing it out, another long off the power corner, wait and wait, and a similar effect on here, wait, and then early power, because it's cambered. Final corner. Quality track, Laguna Seca. Almost exactly the same time as the lap time before. Let's have a look at some liveries. Scary biker running a Castrol focused livery with his usual bulldog on the nose. Oracle, multicoloured. Some good ideas already, by the looks of it. Running all the right liveries. BMW racer. Doing a nice Hyundai livery. Big Racing Rivals logo on the back. I guess you can do that on this car. Another Hyundai Focus livery. Anyone else? Smithy. That looks quite cool. I think he's running all the right logos there as well, with a Great Ormond Street Hospital charity logo on. Just clipping, but yeah, so you just clip the sausage curb. That's all you have to do to get that corner wrong. Scav taking a scenic route. I think he's trying to make that look like the G70, which I believe they're running in the endurance after this. Metallic and matte effect over the top. Cool. Speed Freak running. Yeah, it's got the Ormond Street Hospital in there. Skull Candy. Getting quite inventive. And that's all that's out on the track at the minute. Oh, look, a Fudder's livery actually. What I saw of it there. Falcon doing his lines over the top of a matte finish, or pearl effect finish, well, it's Oh, I was trying to get in Scav. Oh, that's a big ride of the curb by Falcon there. Got away with it though. Yeah, it looks like Falcon's clearly going quicker. Everyone keeps cancelling their lap. Some are us up to. Oh, better do a keyboard check. Oh, I ain't got my keyboard plugged in. Will this work? If I unplug that there, and unplug that there. Or have I got to reboot to get this up? It's USB, shouldn't have to. Ah, that's better. That was a good job I tested that out. Well, you just get no replays, that's all. I have my keyboard plugged into my retro arcade console. What was I playing? I was playing Deuteros last night, wasn't I? Quality little Amiga game from the late 80s. Played that start to finish as a kid. Sounded like someone was sliding around quite a bit. So it looks like Mist has got this one already pretty sorted on pace. Looks to be about 0.8 of a second quicker than everyone else. No idea how this car drives on loads of power. It's a bit inconsistent as a standard setup. Mind you, if you can do setup, you could probably fix a lot of that. Maybe it is something I should have tried. Yeah, but I might not always be here on a Wednesday night though. What's the time? Oh, nearly 8:30. Should be starting at 8:30. Not much more for much room for more people. And the footer's not going out. We'll have a look at his livery. Ricky running a Chupa Chups version by that's it. Missed diving through. That looks quite pro. Livery. Nice. Work. Don't know what that is. A lot of pro Hyundai liveries on there, isn't there? So about to start. Looks all good. No, I like that. Oh, for the brief time I got to see it. So I'm not sure how qualifying works. Is it reverse grid of previous season? So that means Scary Biker will be at the back. Where'd I think Falcon alongside him? Possibly. Oh, there we go. Just double checking that stream. Almost. I think Scav Pilgrim probably there because I went, oh, that's a random grid. Oh, I don't know what that's about. I'll go in the middle somewhere. Why are the blue flags being waved? Go. Oh, it's a terrible start from footer. And looking pretty chaotic in the mid-pack. Whoa. Yeah, they're all really jockeying for the first corner. Yeah, I thought it was Falcon who was squeezing a couple of people on the inside. So, it's like, I was about to say Speed Freak, but Smithy's making a break for it now. A footy mad, scary biker getting balked on the exit of that corner, missed coming through the middle of them. And kind of taking it easy, and then there's Falcon steaming up the inside of the lot. That was opportunistic. Oh, and a big slide for Footy Mad. Saved it. Nicely done. So Smithy leading it out. Speed Freak's on their second. Falcon's gone right into the kitty litter. That's going to cost him virtually all places he gained earlier on in the lap. Loads of penalties being picked up as well. This has been a brutal first lap. I think Falcon's still trying to get out of the way of people. Dirty tyres as well. So, yeah, Smithy's making a total break for this with a load of penalties served here. So many, I don't even know who's got what. So, Footy Mad going down the inside. And Falcon following him. Scav trying to follow as well. More penalties, this time for Speed Freak. So we're getting a little bit of calm now. Falcon's about to set one up on Footy Mad. Or who turns in on him. That's a brutal defence. Ricky just sneaking up the inside of foot of that. So yeah, Smithy's making a total break for it at the minute. Scary, sending one down the inside. Oh, I was about to say got away with it. There's a bit of chaos. Is that Summerus going for a spin? No, I think it might have been Speed Freak actually. It was, yeah. Oh no, it was Summerus and a load of others as well. All going into the dirt. That's just completely mixed up the order. So Pilgrim's emerged in second place from all of that and missed without penalties. Grandad has found himself cruising up the order and sets the fastest lap. So that's all pretty chaotic. Up and down the grids for all of them. Scary Biker's right at the back. He's got a lot of work to do. So Pilgrim and Mist. Mist should have this one done down the inside. I heard squealing tyres. The Speed Freak might have been off. Falcon up and down like a yo-yo already in this race. So Pilgrim's in a good position here now though. Once you can get yourself out near the front and emerge from the chaos of reverse grids, that sounded like a bit of a slide. And another one. No, it's just all people hammering it through the corkscrew. So it looks like Smithy is kind of holding that lead. Oh, what's going on there? Ricky and Summerus battling it out. That's a dive from Summerus. Just sort of gets a touch and they both go off. That didn't work. Oh, and there's still more stuff going on. And that sent... Yeah, Ricky was 3 wide, even trying to be 4 wide. And that, he just didn't get any chance to get on the brakes. Gone piling out. Well, that stewards will have a hard time with that one. So let's go back to the front. Yeah, Pilgrim is eating into Smithy's lead, dragging Mist along with him and Grandad. Falcon's on a bit of a recovery drive. BMW Racers, he's trying down the inside, backed out of it, but Scary's taken loads of advantage of that. And we're getting both into the corkscrew. Good stuff, yeah, that lead gap is coming down really quickly now. I think Smithy might have, well, he's had a bad lap. And Pilgrim's had a good lap. Yeah, in fact, these three are already good, nearly 2 seconds quicker. That's a good little fight there, though. Pilgrim's still holding that second place. I think Mist was probably happily following, seeing the gap come down to the leader, but now he wants to get that second place. Having a look. Now, is he going to be far enough ahead to try around the outside? No. But is he going to get cut back? Side by side into this corner is not where you want to be. He's managed to get ahead before it. So, rest of the field stringing out a little bit. So it's Scav and BMW Racer. Oh, Grandad has managed to get himself up into second place because, oh, what was that? Mist. Having a massive moment. Only sort of caught the end of that. I'm guessing he got it wrong out of that corner onto the back straight. So easy to do. And so hard to recover if you do it. So now it's down for Grandad to chase down Smithy, who's still holding that lead because people behind keep taking time and positions off each other. So Mist has a lot of recovery work to do, and again it's Mist and Falcon who are following each other, at least in positions. And Scary's got himself up to 7th now, so he's been recovering pretty well after being last by miles. And Summerus has been, had to do a lot of recovery as well. So you've got Scav and BMW Racers still battling it out. Oh, but nice move by Scav there to switch down the inside. He'll have that done. No, looks like fully mad at the moment on the exit of that corner onto the back straight. As so many do. Is it turn 6 they call it? It's a pity there's not better names for the corners on this track. Should be, really. So Smithy's lead now is almost less than slipstream distance. Bit of a string out. Falcon and Scary are probably going to be, unless say someone makes a massive mistake, probably going to be battling most of this race, I imagine. That's a nice up the inside from Scary though. Pretty patient move. I think Falcon went a bit deep and Scary just saw it. Yeah, he forced him tight and that set up a gap down the inside. Rode the curb a bit, but that was nicely done. So yeah, Grandad is getting within that slipstream range. He's got 5 minutes. So you can close that down easy enough, but as Smithy goes into the dirt, he's holding his lead, but he's going to have dirty tyres. As you can see, sliding around. So there could be any one of these top 3 Is Grandad going to get a better exit on the cleaner tyres? Or is Pilgrim going to have them both? He's going to be latest on the brakes. It's going to be Pilgrim, who is sitting down the inside of Grandad. No, Grandad's holding it. Is he going to get switched back? Better exit, but not enough. So Grandad's now in that horrible situation of trying to get the car in front whilst trying to defend from the car behind. Tends to rush you into a move to try and get past, and then that can go wrong. And then you end up defending from it. When it goes wrong and you lose too much time. Nope, no move down there. Smithy's really fighting to hold on to this. It's doable at Laguna Seca though. It's a difficult track to overtake on, and you don't want to be running into the dirt there. It's surprisingly easy to defend at Laguna Seca. What's Grandad doing here now? Switching back to the other side. It only works if you can force them tight and cut back on the inside as Smithy did earlier. I think it was Smithy, wasn't it? Oh, more sliding from Smithy. There's no place to overtake around here. As long as your entry's good and you get the power down at the right time, there's nothing people can do, even almost up until the corkscrew. It's a case of who wants the win the most. Miss has been catching him, but nowhere near fast enough. And it looks like Smithy lost out in the battle to Falcon and hitting the dirt. Quick look down the field. Fudder and Scav still together, and BMW Racer with them as well. Still. Oh, that's a big slide from Grandad. That's a shame. That looked like trying too hard kind of slide. Oh, I think it's actually evasive. He might have gone into the back of Smithy. But then, oh, that's got to be horrible. If that car is doing that out of that corner, that must be a horrible car to drive. It actually does that on soft tyres on standard form. It can. But you do have to push the limit, so can he recover? He's gone very deep there. Should be a switchback. Yep. And a bit of a twitch. So this little battle could well have just given Smithy the win. He's gonna... Ooh, look at the time. No, he's gonna have to do another lap. There is still time, but Smithy just needs composure. Misses catching them both, but he isn't going to catch them quick enough. I mean, he's setting fastest lap, but it's not going to be fast enough. So can Grandad get his second place back? He can momentarily. That's brave. But now Smithy's got over nearly a 2-second lead because of this. This may just have given him the win. Mist will come back for a podium. He can get a podium. So Smithy just needs to be calm. I'm guessing Miss is just going to go on a max attack here. So it's like Sunburst has caught up with the footy mad scary biker battle. Fudder getting ahead of Scav. Don't know what that camera shot was. So status quo remained. This can get something back here though. Will he get 1 or 2 places? I mean, their lap time, as I say, he's 3 seconds a lap faster, but these lot have been battling ridiculously. So who is going to try my trick, which is to go straight line into the corkscrew and then go wide on the exit and go round the outside of them? No one. In fact, Grandad looked like he defended that move. All about dives into the final corner then. Looks like Smithy's got it won. Just going to finish like this. Nice win for Smithy. Grandad, Pilgrim missed. Falcon is going to take 5th. Unless something goes horribly wrong in this corner. Scary to follow him in. Summerus, Footy Mad. And it looks like Footer, Scav, BMW Racer, Ricky and Speed Freak didn't make the flag. Good win for Smithy that. He needed the others to take time off each other though. Good start for the season for Smithy. Can he hold on to it? Grandad, solid second. He was running well down the order earlier in the race, so that's a good recovery, but didn't quite manage to make it work. I think he just made a mistake. I think he got too close actually into the corkscrew in the braking zone and had to panic brake to not go pile into the back of Smithy, I think. And that just compromised his line, struggled for traction, and ended up with a battle Pilgrim. But that was a good scrap. Missed just joining in that battle right at the end, but he got fastest lap out of it. Falcon 5th. He was well down the order at some point as well. Had pretty long race-long battle with Scary Biker up and down, and Summerus wasn't far from that either. And then Footy Mad. Footer and Scav were battling for quite some time as well. And I think BMW Racer was in that battle too. Ricky and Speed Freak bringing up the rear. So, and the sort of lobby now has to be readjusted for the endurance. I'm just wondering if I'll have time for a toilet break here. So I think it'll be the same sort of thing, 30 minutes, random weather, tyre wear and fuel consumption on 3. Power output 545, so that's full mods, which is just a turbo again, weight the same. Can use any tyres by the looks of it. Yep, standard endurance format. But now in the G70, so going four-wheel drive. And this car is not terribly bad at tyres. It looks like 9 o'clock starts, I've got 10 minutes, that's good enough for me. It's not terribly bad on tyres. Baked beans. But I bet you can fix that with the setup. If you can do full setup, you can probably fix that. Well, I'll leave it on these two to have a battle while I do my break.
And drop.
Do that actually. So, what do we have going on here? Is this a soft and medium race then, by that's it? Does anyone be able to save their front tyres on this car? This Meta cheat car at the moment. Which means it's a car I refuse to drive. And that's because you've got no choice. So, pretty mad, the only one saying a clear lap at the moment. So, is there any fuel saving? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, sun's setting, so we're going to get some glowing brightness. So it looks like from Falcon's car, as you'd expect, it's going to be the right front that's going to suffer. But that's not so bad. That means you can hammer it around the left, around the right-handers. You don't have to worry about those corners at all. Falcon's suspension looks pretty soft at the front. Right, everyone in the pits. Hey, this is about to check out Speed Freak's livery there. Now, so at least someone's got the same sort of livery on both cars. That makes it easier for me. And fodder as well. That works. Kind of green and beige. That actually works. And Falcon running similar in mist, similar enough. It helps. What else have we got on liveries are going on? Well, Ricky's looks interesting. Summerus looks similar to what he's got before, and Grandad. Scary's running Castrol, everything, but that's it. Smithy running something different. So I got a couple of minutes, well that's it. He's doing the most laps, it's Falcon really, isn't it? And that medium, 5 laps. A minute and a half. So yeah, he'll have to the sort of medium soft is probably the optimal strategy then, I would guess. You're not going to get the softs to last with that kind of tyre wear. Now look, Mister's got a bit more wear on the rear. Whereas Falcon's hammering his right front. That will make a difference. So Falcon's managed to get his car rear limited, which will be faster to start off with, but then it gets tricky as the tyre wear comes in. Mind you, this is 4-wheel drive, so maybe not that tricky. Whereas the front tyre wear is generally slower all round, but when the tyre wear kicks in, it still tends to be drivable, if annoyingly understeery. Again, this looking well up on pace. Didn't help him last race though. Yeah, that works for me, that does. And then windshield banners. Windshield, sorry, windscreen. Ugh. So American. It's scary running Castrol oil liveries on both cars. He used to be iconic once in the 70s and 80s, but now everyone runs them in these games. That looks like a very standard sort of Genesis livery, actually. I can see what he's doing there. Hard tyres. Is the tyre wear that bad? Ooh, are you allowed to run Confederate flags? Better get that off the stream, because that might not go down very well. Which is a shame, because the rest of it looks pretty cool. Oh, I see. Desert livery. Reward poster. Yeah, it's all good, but you want to watch the Confederate liveries. I've seen accounts get strikes for having those on, believe it or not. Many complaints from Facebook and Reddit about people getting strikes for having Confederate flags in their cars. Yes, that means all the Dukes of Hazzard liveries get banned. Speed free coming off dirt. It works. I don't know who CRS are. So, P1 Wrecking Ball says in the back. So, biggest user of tyres. I saw some tyre wear briefly. No, we've gone in the pits. So you wonder, is Scav doing playing the long game strategy? He's short shifting. Oh, but he's on auto drive. Okay then. Reverse grid, no, forward, sorry, actual forward grid. Sprint race order, so Smithy will be on pole. Go mid-pack somewhere. So, go. Oh, it's a good launch from Smithy as well. And well, pretty bad launch by everyone by comparison, actually. Smithy absolutely nailed that off the line. Scary Biker going deep, he's missed. And that's caused Pilgrim to spin. That's unfortunate. Not much you can do about that though. That was a domino effect in the middle of the Andretti hairpin. I think Scary's going to wait for him. So I think he knows he caused that, but he probably doesn't know who came off the worst. So I heard some horrible lag there. Similar fall to the sprint at the front. Pretty bad. Ricky battling, Pilgrim trying to recover with Scary has waited for him. Maybe he heard, maybe he saw. Maybe he saw who he, the domino effect of missing his braking point caught out. So Falcon having a look at Mist. Are these two going to have a race-long battle like they did a lot of last season? Grandad probably looking to pick up some pieces from it. Now, ooh, a bit of contact. And there as well, Speed Freak and Ricky. Oh, Falcon's lost it. Can he hold it? It's going to take Mist out. That was a real... What was that? No, he just ran out. He just ran out. And once you're on that dirt, it's just a passenger. And Mist was doomed from the moment that happened. It's actually pretty lucky because all it's really done is given Grandad a breather and Smithy a bit of a lead. If they had damage on and on heavy, that would have been catastrophic. Right, what's going on here? Ricky, BMW racer, Speed Freak all together. Oh, Grandad's picked up a penalty after taking the lead. I don't know if Smithy got the corner onto Rahal straight wrong. So actually, this is all going to close this all right up for these top five. Penalty's going to be served, and it's going to be 5 of them trying to pick up the scraps. Mist and Falcon still at it. Sommerus now joining the battle. So Smithy reassumed the lead. Grandad has lost all of those places. Trying to gain one back though. Into the dirt. Not happening now. This might get switched back on Summer, so he has done. Where's that? It's Pilgrim going wide. Oh, at least he recovered quite well. We might have quite a good replay to have somewhere. Speed Freak battling away still, so nice and close, but he's just put a wheel on the dirt, so nothing to be happening there. And how's your braking for Corkscrew? Falcon's gone deep, Grandad hasn't. Now you need to sometimes predict that, and you can make a move around the outside when that happens. So Pilgrim now has caught up to Footy Mad, and he's taking Scary Biker with him. Man, he took him out accidentally. I don't know how he knew he took him out. So what Smith's going to do is going to dive for the tight line. No, he's going to have to go wide. See, that is how easy it is to defend, but Smithy's gone deep. He can still hold it for what is actually turn 4. See, that's how difficult you can make it to be overtaken at Laguna Seca. It's a Scary Biker's managed to get back ahead of Pilgrim. So Mist looks like he's managed to squeeze down the inside of Smithy. And is Grandad going to try the same? That's Falcon going past Grandad, I think. No, actually, might not be. I've been chopping and changing positions a lot. So that's equalising a little bit what's going on through the rest of the field. Yeah, spread out a little bit. So he's just going to break away now. A long way to go in this race yet. Only done 5 minutes. Footy Mad right up Scary Biker's chuff. Is he going to go for a dive? You've got to give it a go. He's kind of giving it a go, and a little bit too much of a go. Is he going to give that back? Should do. He has. Well done. So how's everything looking? Yeah, Smithy's cane in his fronts and Falcon compared to Grandad and Mist look a lot better in shape and tyre wear. Sunrush just looking, Falcon just looking. So Mist just got pretty balanced all-round tyre wear. Smithy's cane in the fronts. Falcon is, well, caning them all, but the front right a little bit more. Grandad looks pretty balanced. Sunrush a little less balanced, bit more heavy fronts. Oh, Pilgrim is on softs. Has destroyed his right front, and I would have came in, judging by how much that's ruined. Scary Biker's not looking too bad. Tyre wear's fairly balanced apart from the softs. Well, Speedfreak's got a lot more left on his softs in comparison. Smithy's picked up a penalty. Oh, I was about to say he's submitting to Grandad there, but he might not be. Yes, he is. And Sunrush is going to sneak through as well, by the looks of it. So Pilgrim running wide onto that ray hole straight that isn't. Still trying to recover. It's Pilgrim and Scary actually had to lift for him. So pretty strung out at the back. So 26-0. Look at those lap times the way it doesn't update. 27-0, 27-7, 27-2. So it looks like 29-7. He lost a lot of places and had a penalty in that lap, didn't he, Smithy? So he just needs to see if he can get back into this battle for second place. Which Grandad looks favourite for, judging by the tyre wear to me. Oh, Scary's running deep. Footy Mad not close enough to benefit. They're fairly strong out at the back. Oh, looks like, what was that? Pilgrim's just spinning in for tyres. He did get rid of those naked softs. So what's he got to do? He's 45 seconds behind. Still, this battle for second continues. Is Falcon going to do anything here? Having a look. Going deep. He's going to go too deep. Pushing Grandad out wide, but Sunrush can't quite capitalise on that. That was all down to tyres. Also, he's decided to hold that position rather than give it back though. Not too sure how legit that was. I think it might be too far back now to watch a replay. Yeah. Could have watched that again, really. Or is he giving that back to Grandad, or is he... Or is that an actual work to overtake. Summer's trying it down the outside. Into the corkscrew. Can he force him deep? He's got the bad tyres. Can he switch him back on the exit? No. Oh, Summers for the wheel in the dirt. He's got significantly better tyres than Falcon. But he's still got to drive it though. Smithy's starting to lose touch. And with that penalty, it's going to close Scary up. And Footy mad. Footer's not a million miles behind that either. Yeah, these hard tyre runners down near the back. I mean, they're dropping 3 or 4 seconds a lap though, so that's too slow. Even if I heard a massive tyre squeal there. Oh, Summerus. So anyway, you know there's a spin, as you just hear it. You hear it before you see it. Oh, look at that! Whoa! Falcon was so lucky not to get collected there. That was just a fishtail. He tried to jink, but his tyres weren't having it. Which is strange because they're not that bad. So I don't know how much on edge Smithy's and Falcon's tyres must feel. .25.2. Pretty consistent lap times out front from Mist. 26.0. That's not a 28. That is a 28. Summer, I hate this. Summer is going across the line. It says 26.2. Is it really a 26.2? No, it's a 35.9. What? Because it had that absolute massive spin. So, strung out a little bit. Oh, here's a big battle though. In fact, it's the hard runners. I think that's Pilgrim making his way back through the hard runners, of which there's quite a few of them. So, Ricky and the mediums ideally needs to get past Scab here, which he hasn't though. Speed Freak looks like he's been in. Mist has got a penalty, and he does do something wrong every now and then. So, a lot more rear tyre wear on Mist's car compared to Grandad. He's done really well with his tyres actually. Falcon has had enough of his. That right front's totally gone. So, Mr. still quite a bit faster than Grandad on that lap though. Summer's tyres looking pretty decent. Scary Biker needs to pit next lap. Unless, depends if he's trying to go for softs. He's going to do too many laps to make softs work from that. So Smithy's in. Footer's in. Falcon is coming out, haven't been in. And he's got mediums again. How much time are the hard runners going to gain over the slot? Well, they're over the line. They're going to come right out in the middle of it, I think. So it's Smithy, yeah, he's just emerged with Pilgrim. Now Mister's finally in. Further just exiting pits. Half a second penalty. So Grandad's going to assume the lead. What's he going to do? Is he going to try and extend this to go on softs? Is Mist going to go on softs? I think that's about a lap, maybe 2 less. Could do. What's he going for? He's gone mediums again. Scary in. Summerus in. He could have stayed out. He could have stayed out another lap or two and gone straight soft tyres. By far the best tyre wear. Footy Mad also in. So Scary. Sorry, Smithy and Pilgrim will go past all this lot. Reassume their net. What's it? 4th and 5th. Just waiting for Summerus to exit. There he is. 5th and 6th, in fact. So, hard tyre runner. I think BMW Racer is the top of the hard tyre runners, isn't he? Yeah, Scav there's a Grandad comes in. Yeah, looking at that tyre wear, looks about the right time, but is he going to go for softs? So he got about 8-9 laps. That might be too many. He wants to have a... Well, he should have second place secured if he doesn't make any mistakes, but he wants a shot at a win. He needs to be on the softs. Falcon coming through. Has Falcon done a good outlap there? Oh, this is going to be... He's going to pass him on the way into Andretti hairpin. Probably get undercut on the inside. And come out just ahead. Huh. And Grandad did go for mediums. So that's a straight fight to the end. In fact, what did he do on fuel? He might have put a tad too much fuel in. Smithy now finds himself 6th after starting at the front. And Scary might yet catch him. It's the hard runners with Ricky in between them. Oh no, Footy Mad's in there as well, mediums. Scav running hards. Speed Freak on softs again. What's that? Needs to give up on those tyres. So 10-second lead for Mist. Grandad and Falcon now in a straight fight to the end. With Falcon having marginally more tyre wear and he eats his tyres compared to Grandad. So Grandad should have this. It might take him to the last lap or two, but he should be able to get himself a second from that. Summerus now in a very distant 4th. Pilgrim and Smithy are going to be locked in battle to the end as well, I think, because Pilgrim's got worse tyres. No, in fact, Smithy's going to go down the inside of Pilgrim, one's wide. He's going to hold it, but I think that's only temporary, because he's got to set up the seat in his tyres as well. So we've got a lot going on back here as well. Footy Mad, BMW Racer, Scav, Footer, all together. Yeah, that lead's extending at the front. Mist is going to be untouchable. All our Falcons run deep. So he's made that mistake on his knackered front right before it was actually knackered. It was going to be knackered. That's what I was expecting to do at some point in the race anyway. Under pressure. So that battle should be resolved. Oh, Smithy has got ahead of Pilgrim, isn't he? What was it? Scary Biker I was thinking of. Smithy and Scary. The names are too similar to me. So this will be the next battle to be resolved, I think. Someone just disappeared from my track map. I'm guessing that was a pit stop. Yeah, it was. BMW racer in from the hards. He wasn't going to make it on fuel, probably, was he? Yeah, you need to make those count. He might go hard soft. So it's now all about lap times. Falcon is going to have to do very well to retake second, and I think he's going to be fighting for third in about 4 laps. Just depends on how quickly that right front goes, and it's going quickly. So the Scary Pilgrim Smithy battle. Pilgrim is not going to remain in 6th place for long. Oh, he's going into pits anyway. So Smithy will get 1 place back. But his tyres aren't in the condition he needs to gain more than that, I don't think. So it was 6.5 seconds, 6.2. Not a fast enough rate of gain, though Summers is lapping over a second quicker. He's not got 6 laps, he's got, what, 4, maybe 5. Falcon's starting to struggle with that front right. That makes it a lot more interesting for Summerus now. And that's suddenly given him an opportunity. Our Speed Freak's in the middle of this. He's got a chance of that now, at 3rd place. Yeah, so this is all quite strung out around here. Pilgrim, the battling at the front is now going to finish miles down. He might be able to steal the fastest lap though on the softs. 24.3 I'm guessing is a pretty fast lap I missed. Speed Freak is... okay, he's getting right out of the way. Alright, well done. That's about to say he might be an extra chess piece on the board for this battle, but maybe not. So can Summerus get that 2.5 seconds in 3 or 4 laps? 3 laps. He's got to hope. Just hope Falcon suffers even more with that front right, because he's not really catching him fast enough, if you ask me. Oh, especially if you run off the track. In fact, he's lost time there. And lost a bit more. He's got such superior tyre wear though, he shouldn't have to fight that hard. Just let the car do the work. Let the car do the work. So Scary is lapping a little bit quicker than Smithy, half a second quicker. And Pilgrim's now going to find loads of people in his way, because they're going to be on loads of bad, less sticky tyres. So it should easily be able to just do him on the brakes here. Well, yeah, I was about to say he hasn't, but yeah, further run a bit deep. Easy move, and he got a tyre advantage. Who's Scab's continuing on with that hard tyre strategy. He's got 20 seconds over Ricky. He's not going to get any more than 10th. Speed Freak running in the dirt. The Mist looking very comfortable. Grandad looking very comfortable. That's like Falcon Summerus. Yeah, well, Summerus needs to... He really needs to start pushing now. He's going to run deep. It's not what he needed. Even so, I think Falcon's right front is going to be absolutely dead by the end of this race. In fact, if it goes, he's not just going to lose to Summerus, but Scary could have some of that as well. Quick run down the field. Yeah, Scary Smithy's going to be comfortably 6th. Footy Mad's got no one around him for 10 seconds. Pilgrim and Footer look really low on fuel. Is that underfield? Scav still running on those hards. Ricky's, yeah, still trying to pick up time on those softs, but... And Speed Freak. So, misrunning off the track. He doesn't need to do that. He's still pulling away from Grandad, so he's safe. They're both looking pretty bad on that front right. And the thing is, once it starts to get particularly bad, it starts to then scrub across the track and overheat. That's the game physics. It overheats more, and that just means it. Once it gets to a certain point, it suddenly wears really, really fast. Never goes down at a set rate, which is quite good actually, because that's quite realistic. It's not just they go progressively; they go exponentially. And Falcon is going to have to do another lap on those tyres. And running deep, just losing braking performance. Don't know if he's got the brake bias set all the way to the rear. He's going to need some setup adjustments for the next race though. It's only 1.3 seconds. They will get this lap in. So 27.0, 26.7, 3/10, not enough. Falcon just needs to make a mistake based on those tyres suddenly going off really quickly. So you can see how Mist is going on. He's picked up a penalty. 15-second lead though, real comfortable. Grandad lapping BMW Racer now. Looks like 30 minutes finished. Pilgrim sort of finishing. Scab, I think I finished 9th, he was 10th. The only one who stayed out in the hards. Ricky's going to be 11th, Speed Freak. So Mist is going to win after that penalty. Watch you cross the line. Grandad is going to finish 2nd. And Falcon with a completely dead right front, but he's managing to hold on to it. So 2nd for Grandad. Is Falcon going to understeer out? No, he isn't. He's going to take that 3rd then, only just. Summer is 4th. And Scary Biker, 15 seconds in the middle of nowhere, in 5th. And Smithy is out of fuel. Did he know that was going to happen? Because he's on the lead lap, so he's guaranteed to finish 6th. I reckon he knows that was going to happen, and it didn't actually matter. Yeah, Scary made it on fuel just. So now everyone has to wait for Smithy to crawl over the line before we can go back to lobby. So selfish. Yeah, some interesting tactics out there. So Mist looked comfortable from the off. Fastest lap, cruised away. Job done. And Grandad had a good battle. He basically won that on tyre wear over Falcon. I think Falcon had just to pit early. And then was falling back through high tyre wear. So Falcon and I think Scary Biker and probably Smithy Jr. all need to look at their setups for the next race, I reckon. Summerus 4th, could have been a bit more push, ran deep one corner, could have been the difference between 3rd and 4th. Was it Footy Mad? Yeah, it was. Had no one around him in the end. Pilgrim having to stop twice. Scav who stayed out, so there's a difference between a one stop and a two stop and a non-stop. What was Scav doing? He was doing, about 4 seconds and 5 seconds slower than Mist over the lap. That's probably too slow for Hards, but still got him 9th. Footer, I was battling with him for a while, and Ricky and BMW Racer. And Speed Freak at the rear. Not the slowest guy on the track though. He needs to know that. GG's. So I think same time next week. 8:30, round 2. Where's the no worries thing? There it is. For some more of the same. It's quite good racing actually.